The following is a presentation by the American Red Cross about the pint-sized hero blood drive going on at Harvey Swanson Elementary. Here we go. Hello everyone. Of course, it's another great day to be a Hawk. We have a special guest here for today's YouTube video. This is Mrs. DeLong, and she's from the American Red Cross. You guys know when we have conferences, usually during our parent-teacher conferences in the evenings, we also run a blood drive on one of those nights. So she's here to talk about that and tell us why it's so important that we have our parents and other adult family members, friends, loved ones, whatever, come and give blood. It's a great thing to do. So, welcome, Mrs. DeLong.
Thank you, Mr. Phillips. I appreciate being here. I wanted to go through a couple things today, and it's just going to be about 10 minutes, so if I can have your attention, I would really appreciate it. There's 4 things we do at the American Red Cross. Now, the first thing we do at the American Red Cross, which you might be very familiar with, when we have disasters like the Superstorm Sandy, things like that, we go out and help. Even here in Ortonville, if there was a house fire or someone was in trouble, the American Red Cross is there to help. We are actually a humanitarian company. And I love that word humanitarian, and you might want to figure out how to spell that, but humanitarian has a word in it called human. And we actually help other human beings. That's what we do at the American Red Cross. The second thing we do at the American Red Cross is we help in the military. All over the world, you'll find the American Red Cross out there helping our military with all kinds of things. So you'd be really proud to know that you're actually part of the American Red Cross by helping us. The third thing we do at the American Red Cross, and your principal here and your teachers are very familiar with this, we have a chapter, and that's where you get trained for CPR. So if anything happened in the school, if there was an emergency, they would know what to do. Lots of people get trained in CPR. People that work in the hospitals or work where there's a lot of people or a lot of children, they're CPR trained.
I'm CPR trained, so many of your teachers are CPR trained.
So that's a good thing. Now the fourth part of the American Red Cross is where I work. I work in blood services, and it's really important. I don't want to shock any of you, but we don't make blood. You can't order it on Amazon. You can't get it through drive-thru. It's not in the freezer in the back of Kroger's. The only way for us to have blood to help someone that's been in a car accident, that may be sick, for any reason that they need blood, the only way for them to get blood is by a healthy person over the age of 16 donating just 1 pint every 56 days to help our population. Now, I can't see you right now, but I've been told that none of you are over the age of 16. So I need your help. I'm hoping that you'll listen to what I have to say today and take this information home with you. There's actually going to be a flyer that's going to be in your backpack. So when you guys get home tonight, and I know this happens because I have 3 boys of my own, and your mom and dad or older person in the house says, "So, what'd you learn in school today?" I don't want any of you saying nothing, because sometimes I know that's what happens. I want you to get this flyer out and say, you know what? I saw Mrs. DeLong on the YouTube today, and she talked about how important it is for us to have blood if someone's sick or hurt. And I'm not old enough, but you are. Now remember, anybody over the age of 16 can give. That means brothers and sisters, aunts, uncles, even grandma and grandpas can give blood. You just need to be healthy, and you need to eat right and be well hydrated. And hydration is what we call water. We need to drink water before we give blood. So it's really important, and I'm really hoping that you guys will be my heroes and get out there and talk about it. All we want is 1 pint of blood. It's very simple. We have a trained crew that comes in and collects the blood, and that 1 pint of blood helps save 3 lives, which I think is unbelievably fabulous. Think about it. Your moms, your dads, your brothers, sisters, cousins, with just 1 hour, 1 pint of blood can actually help save 3 lives. It's something fabulous that they can do, and sometimes your parents and people that are in your house don't think about it. So I need you guys to talk about it. Now, if you go home and talk to your parents, show them the flyer, you can even go online if you have some questions about blood to redcrossblood.org and learn things. That's why we're all here, right, to learn things. So you can go online and learn that. You'll get this great gift. Isn't this fun? Most of you probably recognize this. Mine's been a little well loved by my boys. But actually, first of all, it has the American Red Cross logo on it. This is the 2nd most recognized logo in the world. When someone sees this logo, they don't even have to say American Red Cross, they know it. Now, Mr. Phillips, what do you think might be the #1 logo? That people, when they see it, they recognize it. I bet you some of those kids are hollering out right now.
I'm guessing McDonald's.
He is so smart. You have such a smart principal. You're so lucky. The other thing we do, remember how I said we could save 3 lives with just 1 pint of blood? That's because we separate into my favorite, whole blood, and that has something really important in it called hemoglobin, one of my favorite words. That means it's really rich in iron, and so if someone's sick, this is really helpful to make them better. We also have something called plasma. He looks sort of wiggly, and he helps, and sometimes people need this if they're going to have surgery or they're having certain procedures. And then there's always my little friend, the platelet. Remember, platelets don't last very long. They are only good for about 5 days. That's why we collect blood every single day except for Christmas and I think Thanksgiving and Easter. So it's just really important that we have you guys. So, a couple things you need to know. We need your moms, dads, anybody over the age of 16. It's March 20th. It'll be right here in the gym.
It'll be in the cafeteria.
Or in the cafeteria. So I really need you to support me. When you send a parent, a loved one, anyone over the age of 16 in, you'll get this cube. Now remember, if you have a brother or sister in the school, everybody gets a cube. If you send mom, dad, and a brother, I'm very thankful, you still get 1 cube. So if you have any other questions, the best thing to do is ask those great teachers and parents you have. You need to teach your parents how important it is to support the American Red Cross, and they can help with any questions you have. I appreciate you listening today, and have a great day.
Awesome. Now, we'll wrap it up here. One thing I want you guys, I know, man, Rubik's Cubes are pretty sweet. Anything that you can get for free and take home is pretty cool, but what's cooler? A Rubik's Cube for helping 3 people. I'll be giving blood if I can on that day. As long as I'm healthy and hydrated and all that other good stuff, I'll give blood because I think it's just so neat that I'll be helping 3 people. I think my wife will do the same thing, and we'll even see if we can get some other loved ones to join us as well. If you guys have any questions or if you want to show your parents this video, it'll be on our district, on our school website, so go check it out. We'll be on there. This is Luam. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you guys
for having me.
We really
appreciate you, and we hope to see a lot of your loved ones at our pint-sized Hero Blood Drive.